What's up, self-healers? Lisa Lightfeather here. Welcome to my channel, Closing the Gap, where we make a conscious effort to meet you where you're at on your spiritual journey. Today we'll be discussing the pineal gland and the importance of keeping it decalcified. The pineal gland is located in the center of the brain. It's a pea-sized shaped gland that is located between the two hemispheres of the brain. When you look at the third eye chakra, you see the lotus flower only has two petals. Those two petals represent the two hemispheres of the brain. The pineal gland is responsible for releasing melatonin in the body. It's responsible for our wake-sleep cycles. It's responsible for our lucid dreaming, vivid dreams, colorful dreams, and even astral projecting. It's responsible for our ability to receive downloads. Yeah? And on your spiritual journey, having all of these abilities will be important to you, to have foresight as you go along your journey. So the pineal gland is akin to the body as your cell phone is akin to Wi-Fi. If you take your cell phone and you drop it in a bucket of cement and the cement dries, I don't care how many times you call it, it's not going to get a signal. Yeah? So the same thing with your pineal gland. If your pineal gland is calcified, it is incapable of receiving a signal. Some of the health issues that happen when your pineal gland is calcified is memory loss, forgetfulness, and even as extreme as dementia and Alzheimer's. A study was conducted on elderly patients who all had dementia or Alzheimer's. All the patients transitioned from something else. They didn't transition from the Alzheimer's or dementia. They transitioned from things like a heart attack, high blood pressure, diabetes, or a stroke. But when an autopsy was done on all these patients, they had one thing in common, and it was a calcified pineal gland. So dementia and Alzheimer's is directly related to a calcified pineal gland. Now, how does one's pineal gland become calcified? Through fluoride. Fluoride is the main culprit in calcifying the pineal gland. We have fluoride in several sources within our daily life, and that's in our water source, which is our primary source, and in our toothpaste. And we brush our teeth 2 to 3 times a day, so we're putting fluoride in our body at least 2 to 3 times a day, and then rinsing our mouth with water that has fluoride in it. Right? So how can we prevent this fluoride from getting into our bodies? We can use filtered water. You can put the filters on your home system. That can get really expensive to have these filters put in professionally, but they have the little filters you can screw on to your kitchen sink or to your shower head. And then we can choose bottled water that does not have fluoride in it. I'll drop a list of bottled waters that don't have fluoride in it down in the descriptions. So we can also choose toothpaste that doesn't have fluoride in it. So you can make your own toothpaste with coconut oil or baking soda or black charcoal. There's several ways you can make your own toothpaste, and it's really simple. Or you can buy toothpaste that doesn't have fluoride in it. And when you go to the dentist, you can request to put in your records that you do not want fluoride in any of your dental health care. The mouthwash or the toothpaste or anything that they use, the polishing of the teeth, anything that they use, that you don't want any fluoride in that. And they are obligated to abide by that. You should also put that in your children's dental records as well. Yeah? So there are some urban myths when it comes to fluoride in the pineal gland. One of them is that Hitler used it against the Jewish people in the ghettos and in the prison camps to keep them dumbed down so that they would abide by his rules. Now, it is said that that's a myth. However, we know that myths have been used in our country before and other countries, and they have been proven to be true later on down the road. So when keeping the pineal gland decalcified, we have vivid dreams, colorful dreams, We can astral project. We can get premonitions, right? We can get downloads. How do you know the difference between a download and your own thought? A download is usually something that you have no clue about. You've been given a direction to do something, and your first response is, why would I do that? That's a download. Yeah, you're getting a download, something that you know nothing about. So it's proof that it's not your own thought. You get those more and more as you decalcify the pineal gland. The pineal gland is also responsible for releasing something called DMT. DMT is released while we are sleeping, which is what causes the colorful dreams, and it's also released at the time of death. So people who have had near-death experiences, 9 out of 10 times will say what a beautiful experience it was, and how they didn't really want to come back here because it was such a peaceful experience, or they wanted to come back because they know they had children here or family here, and so they requested to come back. So some of them have to come back because they haven't completed their mission here in this 3D realm and this human experience that we are living. We must complete our mission here in this realm. Yeah? But the pineal gland is responsible for naturally releasing DMT within the body. One of the reasons that it is believed that DMT is illegal in most countries is because it awakens the human being. It awakens the person that partakes in it. Yes, and this is one of the fears of society: is that the population would be awakened, because an awakened population is a population that can't be controlled. And if the urban myth is true about Hitler, Hitler knew this, that an awakened population is a population that can't be controlled. And so he would put fluoride in the waters or give them fluoride tablets in order for them to be dumbed down. Yeah? So there's a lot of conspiracy theories and there's a lot of myths out there. But one proven fact that's not a myth is that there is nothing in the human body that requires fluoride. And that fluoride is more hurtful, more harmful than it is helpful to the human body. So watch your fluoride intake, decalcify your pineal gland, and make your spiritual journey the most vivid, colorful, beautiful spiritual journey as you can. Yeah? We want you to get those premonitions. We want you to get those downloads. And we want you to have the most powerful spiritual journey possible. Thank you for tuning in to Closing the Gap, where we make a conscious effort to meet you on your spiritual journey exactly where you're at. We'll see you next time.